Thank you for coming. If you haven't been here before, thank you for visiting. This is a class where we talk about yoga, breathwork, meditation. If you guys, have you ever done meditation? Put a 1 in the chat. Perfect. Thank you. So it doesn't get in my face when I'm doing all the yoga. Thank you for the favorites. Yes, meditation. Hi, lovely. So yeah, I'm not a big what we think of meditation. I don't really like it personally. I can't sit and do nothing. So there's so many different forms of meditation. My personal one is breath work. That's my strength, my wheelhouse. But there are so many different kinds of meditation, and we're having the absolutely beautiful, wonderful Miss Liz in here to talk about something that's kind of like meditation for her and is a different way to get that meditation in and try something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about ecstatic dance. Does anyone here know what ecstatic dance is? Have you heard of it before? Have you heard it from people? Have you tried it? If you know what it is, let me know what it is in the chat. I'd love to see who knows. Possibly is good. Thank you everyone joining. This is Breath by Breath. Let's get into it. Are you ready to do some yoga? So first we're going to do a little bit of yoga, and I'm going to ask you guys to really kind of let yourself go a little bit. I want you guys to let yourself go, to try something a little bit different, to move with the music. Something that I'm a little stiff when I do yoga, and I know that, and I'm fine with that. But I'm going to try and be a little bit more dance forward today. I was lucky enough to actually be taught by former dancers who were my yoga teachers, so they had a lot of movement in their classes. So that's what we're talking about. So you know the drill. If you want to join, please join. Get your yoga mat. If you would like to get a strap of some sort, if you have one, or if you have a towel, just like a face towel, we're going to wrap around our foot and do a little bit of a dancer pose at the end. So just having that near you. But if you guys are ready, let's get started with some yoga. Who is ready? So if you can, come join me at your mat. Take a nice seat down. Again, it's really hard for me to see you guys right now, so keep that in mind. Please keep the comments lovely and wonderful. We want everyone here. Keep them appropriate. Gotcha, bouncers. And let's get into some movement. So we're going to inhale our hands up over our head. Just really nice stretch. Just so you guys know, my left arm is killing me right now, but so if I get a little shaky, don't worry. We're going to move to the left. Bring our hand down, going forward, bring our hand in front of us, back up to front. Our right hand down, left hand down. Maybe just a little bit of a movement. Feeling your body, slowly opening. We're going to take it easy because we are in the beginning stages of the morning. If you're just waking up, depending on what coast you're at. Bring your hands up together. Lean back just a little bit and then come forward, hands in front of you. I want you guys to relax here, coming down, and then press your hands into the mat, lifting up, pulling your shoulders forward, like you're trying to elongate your spine. And then back down, moving over to the left side. Again, lifting up, elongating your spine. Moving towards the center, then to the right. Lifting up, elongating your spine once again. And relaxing down. Slowly walking our hands back towards our bodies. We're coming to everyone's favorite, cat and cow, but we're going to do it a little bit differently today. We really want you guys to feel the motions of your spine. We're going to try and move them like oceans. So bring your hands down, shoulder width distance apart, knees, hips width distance apart. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, come to that nice comfortable cow pose. Exhaling, pulling everything in so you know the motion. So with our inhales and exhales, we're going to lean forward a little bit, bring our hands a little bit forward. And as we exhale, come to that cow, or we inhale, come to that cow, we're going to bend our elbows, lean down, and then push back up. And as we exhale, roll it all in, coming down. So creating this beautiful movement feeling our breath, trying to make our spines like waves. Slowly opening everything up. Taking your time with it. Feeling all of our backs releasing. The strength we're creating, the arms, the heat we're creating. And then when you're ready, you're going to drop to your left side. Plant your right foot down, lift up. Bring your hand over your head. You can sweep the arm over again, lift it up. Coming down again, going through your knees to the right side, planting that left foot down, lifting up. Moving the arms, making this a flow for yourself, a little dance to let go. Take that change there, coming back to the knees. We're gonna put the toes on the ground and lift the knees up just a little bit and then push into our first downward dog. So you can keep your knees bent here to give yourself a little bit more ease on the hamstrings. Open the feet up wide if that feels good, and then slowly, slowly pedal your feet out, finding your downward dog. We're just going to hold this for 1 second. Taking our breath, inhaling, exhaling, and walking our feet up to our hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, full flow. Inhale, sweep your hands up towards your head. Back down to your heart. So standing at the top of your mat. Inhale your hands up. Move to the left. Move to the right. Just letting your spine articulate. Seeing if you can try and feel every single part of your spinal cord moving. Relaxing. Top of your mat, inhaling, big open back. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, stepping back to downward dog. Bending the knees, untucking the toes, bending the elbows for your chin to come down first. Then your chest, and then you roll out onto your stomach. Hands slightly on the mat, push up, and use your back muscles to lift you up. And then slowly come down, rolling through your knees, coming back into child's pose. Stay here for 5 seconds. Lifting your hands again like we did at the beginning. Letting your spine elongate, going forward. One more inhale. One more exhale. Then come forward, bringing your right foot to meet your left, between your hands. Inhale your hands up, lean forward, lean backwards. Exhale, bringing it all in, a little hug for yourself. Inhaling, chest forward. Exhale, another hug for yourself. Coming back up one more time. Take your hands down around your feet. Lift your right hand up, coming for a big open stretch. Right hand down. Tuck your toes, lift your left knee up, and then again, right hand up towards the sky. Bringing it back down. Bring your feet back together, coming into your plank. Go down on the knees, bend the elbows, chin, chest, rolling onto the belly. Pressing into the hands, using your back, lifting you up. We've done one side, so we do the other. Moving back onto our knees, taking the left foot forward. Inhale your hands up. Big open stretch, chest forward. Exhale, giving yourself a little hug. Inhaling, arms back. Exhaling, little hug. One more time with your arms open. Hands around the foot. Take your left hand now. Bring it up towards the sky. Back down, lifting up onto the back toes. Again, left hand up. Coming down to center, stepping that foot back. We're going to push into downward dog. We're coming into a pose called wild thing. So you're going to lift your right leg up, Bring it back behind you so it's touching the ground. Lift the arms up and take a nice big stretch. Hold this. 3, 2, 1. Coming back into your downward dog. We turn one side. So lift the left leg up. Bring it down behind you. Lift the left arm. Coming into your wild thing. 3, 2, 1. Come back. Feet down, knees wide. Come into a little child's pose to find your rest. If you're just joining, welcome. My name is Artemis. This is Breath by Breath, where we do a little bit of yoga, a little bit of meditation, and today we are learning about ecstatic dance. So I'm trying to bring a little bit of dancing into the yoga. I'm not always the greatest dancer, but I do try and bring it in a little bit. So we'll see. How are you guys doing today? Who here likes to dance? Like who here, I know it's COVID, but who here used to like go to the bars and go out dancing and have fun? Do you guys miss that? Not really. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes people are into it. I hope so. I hope that this relaxes you. It's a nice little midweek break. Thank you. Dance all the time. So there's actually a lot of interesting information and studies that have been done about dance and what dance does for people and how it makes people feel. So I just want you guys to think about the dancing that you've done when you were out at a bar, just enjoying yourself. I'm guessing you felt tired when you got home because we all dance and use our energy, but how was your mindset? Just think about the last time you really went dancing. That's a beautiful way to put it. A lot of cultures used to dance as ritual, as rites of passage, all that sort of thing. But it's fun and you feel good, your endorphins are released. It's also another form of exercise, and we all know that exercise releases endorphins. Endorphins make people happy. So we know that. Who here brings dance into their daily life? Elwoods. Yes. Mom does, dance every day by myself. It's a beautiful way to start your day. You're putting on music that you probably enjoy, and you are dancing without abandon because it's probably by yourself, no one there, and you're doing it without thinking about who's around you. You're just enjoying the music and enjoying yourself. So that is a lot of where ecstatic dance came from, is dance when she's happy, mad, or shit. Your mom sounds fun. I want to meet your mom, honestly. She sounds really fun. It sounds like awesome. But it's a hobby. It's something that we enjoy, especially when we're not thinking about it. Thinking again, when you go to the bar, not many people are on the dance floor in the beginning, but they have a couple of drinks, they lose their inhibitions, and they go dancing. So there's also still a lot of fear to do dancing. This has to do with yoga. This all goes together. It's a beautiful, beautiful connection. You guys will see. So we're going to come back to the mat. We have about 5 more minutes, just a couple more poses that I really want you guys to relax and enjoy. So we're going to come to the tops of our mat. We're going to step back, and we want our heel to be in line with the middle of our back foot, bending that knee, hands wide, coming to that warrior. This is a really good pose for a little bit of movement into your yoga when you want to get a little bit dancing. This is called a warrior flow. So you're going to inhale, lift back, coming into a peaceful warrior. And you can make it more dance-like by moving your arms in different ways. So I have my arm here, and you can come back over, creating a little circle, using your inhales and exhales. So you're inhaling to the top, and then exhaling into the bend. Inhaling into the top, exhaling into the bend. Inhaling into the top. And you're making it a movement, moving energy in your body in a different way. You do one side, you do the other. So you're going to take your feet, take your right foot now, point it to the edge of your mat, making sure your heels are lined up. Bend that front leg, open. Inhale, coming to that peaceful warrior. See, as you move your body, you can feel different things open. And because you're creating little stabilization movements, vibrations in your body, you're using different muscles. So this is also fun and helps you gain a little bit more strength. Now I'm going to take both your toes and put them to the edges of your mat. We're gonna bend, we're coming to goddess. And this is the same thing. This is where you move and you feel what feels good. So maybe you wanna move left to right. Maybe you wanna move slightly up and down. But you listen to your body, you listen to what feels good, and you just feel it out. The beautiful thing about yoga is that it's all about how your own body moves and how it feels. So maybe this feels good, being still. Maybe move left and right. Do a little shimmy. If we get Tika in here, she'd do her little hip dances. She needs to do this one day. This is what we're talking about. Inhaling back up. So we've opened the body, we moved it a little bit, got a little bit of dancing in. Hi, Dougal. Hi, kitten. Hi, everyone. Welcome. My name is Artemis, and you are joining Breath by Breath. I am an international yoga teacher, and I am here to teach you about yoga, about breath work, and maybe some things that you've heard of, but you don't know a lot about. So today we're talking about ecstatic dance. And as you can see, I was dancing a little bit, I'm a little out of breath. It's more movement than you normally do, but it's a lot of fun. So thank you all for joining. So if you guys want to know the definition of ecstatic dance, it's a form of dance in which dancers abandon themselves to the rhythm and move freely as the music takes them, leading to trance and a feeling of ecstasy. So think about a lot of the maybe festivals you go to. You go to hear the music, to feel the music, to feel the vibrations it gives you. And as you're dancing, you lose yourself. You don't think about the people around you. You don't think about how people are looking at you. You're listening to the music and you're feeling your body and you're enjoying it. So that was the basis of ecstatic dance and why they brought it into different modalities of ecstatic dance. So one of the best ones, in my opinion, is there's ecstatic dance classes that you can go to. And what that means is you go there, no one speaks to each other, there's no talking, they turn on music and everyone dances without a band. And that's all they do. There's no hitting on someone, there's no advances made, it's just dancing. And they have them all around the country, all around the world. And it's a really interesting experience. The first time I ever went to one, it was in this place called the Pyramids in Bali. And there are these steel pyramids and the music vibrates, so you feel all the vibrations of everything going on around you. And you can hear people's movement as they, put their feet on the floor, as they clap. It's all vibration and it's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. So if you guys ever get the chance to go to an ecstatic dance class, I couldn't recommend it more. But if we're talking about where this comes from and why this is so closely connected to yoga, they could be considered the earliest art expressions because around 40,000 years ago, they found cave paintings of people dancing wildly. And they do that to do rituals to their gods, rituals to their gods, rituals to their, like if they wanted more fertility in the ground, they wanted more food, you do different rituals, rain dances, that's something we always talk about. Rites of passage for young people who are going forward in life, they've hit some kind of age that means something. Celebrations, we even do it at weddings, we dance at weddings, we dance at celebrations. And then to connect to others. It's how we've connected and how we know others and create some kinds of relationships. There are also health benefits to dancing, like physically. It can help impaired cognition, so how you see things, it can make things a little bit easier to see. Like older people a lot of the times have a little bit of a fuzzy vision, and that can help. Increased mobility, you're moving, you're getting your body moving, so you know what it feels like to have weight on different kinds of your feet, so it's easier to move around. And improving your heart health, you're using cardiovascular activity, and a reduction in falls for older adults, which is super important. As you get older, one of the biggest scary things is to fall, and as you're learning to dance, again, you're understanding what it feels like to be on different parts of your feet. The mental benefits, yes, it does remove stress. It helps remove stress, it helps remove anxiety. It can help. It can help to get rid of fear in a way, because as you dance, especially ecstatic dance, many people come in there with fear because you're going to be dancing in front of a group of people. But because you keep doing it and enjoying it, you're losing the actual fear and learning that you can go through your fear and still have fun. So that's a beautiful way to do. It lowers your cortisol stress hormone. So literally, it lowers everything that makes you stressed. When you're stressed, we release this hormone called cortisol. And as you dance, it's released less and less. Self-acceptance, more positive self-talk. You're just learning to love yourself in a new way. So where did the idea of ecstatic dance start? It actually started with this idea called conscious dancing. And it was when a woman wanted to bring therapy and dance together because she saw the strength in it. So she was a therapist and saw how good it felt dancing and made those together and called it conscious dancing. And it took the US by storm. It was very, very popular. And of course, LA, just like yoga was, around the same time. So they both kind of came up together. And then in 2001, a guy named Max Fathom, the interesting thing, the first conscious dancing was paired to rock music, which is really interesting. It was all rock and roll, and they wanted people to kind of lose themselves in it. And now a guy named Max Fathom in 2001 connected it to electronic music, trance music. And that's how we think of ecstatic dance today. So you're putting these different modalities of different music together and just making it something that everyone can do at any time. And it's a beautiful, beautiful practice. If you guys look up ecstatic dancing, you can find classes all around the US. Go to one. I promise you will. It might be a little weird in the beginning, but you'll feel better at the end. Hi, everyone. Welcome. If you're just joining, my name is Artemis. This is Breath by Breath, where we're talking about yoga, breath work, meditation, and today, ecstatic dance. We have the lovely guest. All right, Miss Liz, are you here? If Ms. Liz is here, she's going to talk to us about her dancing. And if you guys have been on her stream, she dances and has fun, and it's so much fun. And you want to join in with her, and she wants you to join in, and it's beautiful. I don't know if she's here yet. If not, we can do some more yoga. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, you guys. Hi, you guys. My name is Artemis. I'm sorry that I cannot acknowledge all the gifts right now, but I do appreciate them so much. But I will answer any questions you have at the end of the class. So if you, well, actually, you guys, if you want to ask me some questions right now, if you have some questions about yoga, about breath work, about ecstatic dance. Now, I just want you guys to know, I'm not a dancer, but I am going to be dancing with Miss Liz. And it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be good. Please don't judge me. How is everyone doing today? Who here joined in the yoga earlier? Did anyone like actually do the yoga with me? I always like to know. Yes, Nemo. Yes, Bay. I love it. Did some. Okay, that's always good. David. Eating healthy. That's also good. I like that one too. Eating healthy is all part of. Adam, do want a nutritionist on here at some point. It's going to be really, really fun. Yes, I do the strange head bob thing. Yeah. No worries. Thank you all for coming in general. Well, I guess, we'll take a little bit more yoga. If Liz does come, she'll come back in. She'll put her right in the box. I want to show you a really, really fun pose. It's called dancer. Dancing pose. So you have a strap. You get your strap. If you have a towel, get your towel. All works out. We're going to take our strap, have it in our right hand. Take your feet on the ground and really feel like you're connected to the earth, because we're going to be getting on one foot, so we need to have a balance. Lift your right foot up and put the strap or the towel around your foot. So you're holding the strap in your hand. And you want to have your hand pointing to the back of the room. So as you do this, find a point to focus on in front of you so you can have your balance. Take your left hand forward. You're going to bend over. And then you're going to bring that towel, however you're grabbing it, up towards the top of your head. This is dancer. And if you can move your elbow forward and find some more movement. Now, if you're comfortable here, you can grab the towel with both hands and pull that leg towards your head. You want to make sure that your hips are in line, that you're not lifting one hip up. Try and find your balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back down with control. Bring the foot around. Woo. And sometimes you fall, and that's okay. And that's not a problem. And that's good. It happens. It's good to fall. Good to fall in yoga, I promise. So we've done one leg, and now we do the other leg. That's how it always works. So, done the right leg, now we'll do the left. Plant both your feet down, push the right one down this time, making sure you have a lot of stability. Lifting the left leg up, bending it, putting the strap around your foot, finding your one-pointed focus, leaning forward, lifting up. Again, finding your focus so you don't fall. You feel comfortable, grab the other side, and it can be different on each side. So finding your balance, keeping the hips parallel to the ground, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down, control. There we go. You can also do this without a strap, and you can just grab your foot on the inside and push forward. So there's different ways to do it, but when you have that strap, you're getting a bigger back bend, a bigger movement. So it's really good to articulate the spine. When we're dancing, we all like to articulate the spine and do all those fun things. Miss Liz, she is here. Hello, love.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Wait, I can't hear you. Can we hear her?
Oh.
Am I the only one who can't hear?
Oh no, can you hear me?
Wow, something's wrong with these headphones.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
All right.
You can hear me. They can hear me. You just can't.
Here. I think there's something wrong. Let me take these headphones off.
Thanks, Kat.
Hello?
How's it going? Sorry, my sunshine in my window is kind of annoying.
How are you?
I'm great.
What is going on?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for having me. I'm super pumped to be here.
Oh, I'm so excited. Doing something that's out of my comfort zone, so this will be interesting for me.
Okay.
So please tell everyone about yourself when you stream. Shameless plugs, just go.
Yeah, sure. I stream almost every day, and I dance almost every single time that I stream. I get the urge inside of me to get up and dance, and thankfully the people on my stream love it and encourage me to do it more and more, which keeps me fit and feeling good and full of joy, and it's what I love to do. So I'm really grateful for that.
I love that. So how did you first find your love for dance? When did that happen? How did you bring it into your adult life?
Yeah, definitely started as a child. My mom put me in ballet, and my mom put me in gymnastics, which is very also kind of like dance gymnastics, the floor routines, or when you make your own balance beam routine. I was really good at the creative aspect of the gymnastics stuff. And then after that, I loved dance so much. I did pole dancing, I did chair dancing, I learned salsa bachata, I learned ballroom dancing, and I just keep going to dance classes whenever I can because I love to learn all the different dance moves.
Do you have a favorite one, one that you're like?
I really love bachata. I think it's so fun when I go to a social meetup with other like-minded bachata dancers. They just are having the best time, and even if you don't know the steps,
Yeah, what are the steps of bachata? Because I feel like I get them confused with other ones sometimes.
Hi, Delphine. Yeah, the steps of bachata is just 1, 2, 3, 4, basically. What? And then a lot of hip movements. Yeah, really got to move those hips.
Why we should do it.
But it's different from salsa. Salsa is the 1, 2, 3, hold, 5, 6, 7, hold, right?
You can hear dance. We're gonna have a dance lesson at some point so I can get these in my So when you first found your love of dancing, was it for
as soon as you hear the music, and if you're like me, like music speaks to you and it speaks to your body, and I have no problem moving my body with the rhythm that I feel, and so it came really easy for me. And I could see other people kind of just like standing there, not really getting it, but eventually it would move them too, and by the end, everybody is just like, feels like they've just been, I don't know, on a holiday or something.
You leave and you feel like relaxed and enjoy and like overjoyed. Like there's just so many feelings attached. So I know your sister is a DJ, so I'm guessing the music, like have you ever been to like an ecstatic dance or a dance class and you're just like, oh, I don't like this music, I can't get into it. Does it happen?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But yeah, my sister is a DJ and I love her. I love her music all the time. And she uses me kind of to see if people will like it. Does this make Miss Liz dance? No, we won't use this song.
Oh, no, no. Oh, check. We got this one. Good.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, look at Miss Liz dancing to this one. Better put that on the list.
I love that. That's adorable. Do you ever hear a song and you send it to her and you're like, use this one. It's perfect.
Yes, all the time. Like, I heard a song today. It made me move. You got to use it.
Do you have, like, if someone's never tried ecstatic dance before or just has like inhibitions attached to it, how would you recommend that they first start?
Definitely like try and channel that quote or that famous saying, dance like nobody's watching you. Try your hardest. I know it's really hard, especially on a stream, but if you're alone in your house, nobody is watching you, right? But if people are around, like I would recommend just closing your eyes or even putting a blindfold on to just try and like not let your sight block those movements and stuff that you can feel in your body, and just let it flow through you and just let it come through your body and feel it. Do you know what I mean?
Like, have you ever, so they say like ecstatic dance in particular, like you almost get into like a trance state. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no drugs involved. Like it's just you and the world and whatever it is. Have you ever felt that trance state?
Yes, for sure. I've heard a lot of people compare it to like the runner's high, which I'm not a runner, so I've never experienced the runner's high, but I've definitely experienced the euphoric feeling that ecstatic dance can give you. And yeah, so I've definitely felt that, and I don't know if you guys have heard of Wim Hof or the Wim Hof breathing technique. Yeah, the only thing that I can compare it to is the euphoric feeling that you feel at the end of the Wim Hof breathing technique, which is quite similar feeling to me. Like
Yeah, that's
when I'm dancing, I'm sweating, my heart's pumping, like my blood is flowing. But when I'm doing the Wim Hof breathing, I'm not moving, I'm just breathing, right? But it's very comparable, the two feelings.
Yeah, no, I get that one. I remember the breath work I teach, like Wim Hof is just a lot faster in the acceleration to that euphoric state.
Okay.
But that's what I love about dancing, because you have to like continue to go, you have to connect to your breath. Like if you're breathing heavy, it makes it so much more difficult to continue to go. So it's also almost like a control of your breath as you're dancing. Like there's so many different things involved, different parts of your body, different things you have to think about. But when you do the ecstatic dance, I feel like in the beginning, at least, a lot of people I know, like it just takes like a couple of minutes and then it happens and everything clicks without you even thinking. It's like your body knows what to do.
Yeah.
I love that part about it. Ecstatic dance. So I heard that you had a good song to dance with us. I'm trying to think where I put my face mask. I'm getting nervous.
You said you were going to use your sleeping mask, so I grabbed my sleeping mask and I was like, it smells like lavender. I hope I don't fall asleep.
Let me find it. I think I put it in the room. Let me get that mask.
So I use dancing also in my regular life, like my regular work life as well. I teach students with special needs. Whenever those students need a break, I offer them to dance. I say, do you want to dance with me? 9 out of 10 times they say yes. We get up off the computer and we dance for a song, and those kids are ready to learn again. It's super helpful.
I mean, it does. It helps your cognitive abilities. Like, I mean, they say take breaks and, do some push-ups or do exercise or dance. Pick a song.
Just dance.
Oh my God, I love that. That must be so nice. Like, I feel like kids don't get enough of guidance to like get out of their seats and especially like older kids too, like high schoolers, they're like, no, just sit there and learn the whole time. Like it's a great way to just relax a little bit.
For sure, teachers all over should be encouraging that. If you need to, get up and do some jumping jacks, get up and move your body, go for a walk around the school. Like, it will put your brain back in that learning state.
I love that. So is there anything that you want to add before we start dancing? Any, tips you have for anyone like me who is...
Yeah, like if anyone else wants to do this with me and Artemis, we're going to cover our eyes just so we can get the full effect of feeling like no one's
We don't run into anything.
Watching us. Really go crazy. You guys can feel free to dance along. Set up your phone, please dance along. The song that I chose has some like low parts and high parts. So when you're in the low part, just use that time to catch your breath and just like move slowly, whatever you feel. And when you hear the steel drums is the high part. So when you hear the steel drums, we're maybe going to hear it 3 times in the song. I really want you to give it your all during the steel drums.
Like, take me a second. I have to ease into this. I'm just, whoa, see, this is like, I don't know how you do this every day. It's amazing. I'm already like, oh gosh,
You can make me big if you want, but.
You can make that like that. Let's see that. There we go. Little Artemis. See, but that's the point. But so taking a shot, like a lot of people lose their inhibitions, but you're supposed to lose your inhibitions with yourself and just trust yourself to move and not think about being intoxicated or not. So that's why not.
Certainly being intoxicated helps you for that, but to get the full effect of this type of dancing, you definitely aren't supposed to use drugs. So I hope you guys can hear this. I'm just playing it on my laptop, so let's see.
A little bit louder, I think.
Shoot, maybe I should put it on a different... I'll see if I can get it on my TV instead.
It sounded good from there.
Oh, it sounded good from there? Okay, we'll try again.
Of course. If you guys are just joining, welcome to Breath by Breath. We are talking about ecstatic dance, and we're all about to dance together. So if you'd like to join, listen to the music, dance with us. If you really want to get into it, you can put your blindfold on and just let yourself go and music and listen to your body.
All right. Let's just feel the movement.
All of you are dancing with us.
Okay, we're going to hear the steel drums one more time.
much fun. Woo, I'm out of breath. I miss dancing. Everyone is right now and go dance with her anytime she's on. She says she does it every time she's on.
Thanks, guys.
So do you like wake up with dance every morning?
Yeah, I mean, it takes me a while to get going in the morning. I'm more like yoga in the morning or a workout in the morning, you know? But by the time the afternoon comes, I want to dance.
Dance. I get that one. That was fun. That's like better than like a cup of coffee. Like put it in a cup of coffee and just going.
Truly.
Of course you did.
How was that? I felt it was kind of weird dancing with a mask on.
I know. It's different. Like you're disconnected. And
yeah.
I was like, oh, what's going on? Everyone, if you're just joining, this is Miss Liz. We just danced. And it was lovely and wonderful. That
was fun.
That was so much fun. Please, like, is there anything else you want to add? Again, shamelessly plug yourself. Everyone give her a favorite.
Yeah, please favorite me. Come to my stream anytime. You can dance with me. You can just watch me dance. My sister's a DJ. She's here, DJ Delphine in the comments. She spins live in the mix sometimes, and we battle each other, dance, mixing, and
Delphine, right there.
There she is.
If you haven't favored her yet, favorite her now. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad that we got to have you on here.
Yeah, it was a blast. I loved it. I love dancing with you, and I would dance with you anytime, hopefully in real life one day.
I'm in a bad, ooh, yes, let's do that. We need a streamer ecstatic dance party right there.
I am out of breath, Weenie.
I'm also out of breath. We're gonna bring it down.
I was really giving it. Those steel drums.
Those are fun. I really like that. I really like that song too. Everyone, also favorite Miss Liz, follow her on Instagram, and I'm just gonna tell her you should post it on Instagram so we don't have that song.
Yeah, the song is called "Wake Up" by Nesco.
Wake up! It did wake me up for sure.
Yes, and it is a good wake up song, good get going song, and I'm so happy to be here in Breath by Breath.
I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Everyone, favorite Miss Liz, absolutely amazing. Come dance with her. We're gonna have a good time.
Always dance, guys, like no one's watching. Forget your inhibitions. Don't worry about the steps. Just do what moves you. You'll feel good. If you got negative energy coming your way, dance it out.
Facts. That's actually a thing. You can dance it out. Use the vibrations. Use it. All right. Thank you, Miss Liz. Let me get you out of the box. And thank you so much for being here. This was amazing and lovely. And we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again one day.
Lots of love, everyone. Bye.
Guys, that was Miss Liz. If you haven't favored her yet, favorite her now. That was so much fun. I don't want to see those videos ever because I know you guys took them and you're just going to blackmail them with me forever, which is fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But if you guys are just joining, welcome to Breath by Breath. My name is Artemis. We just did a little bit of yoga. We danced, ecstatic dancing, danced like no one's watching. And now we're gonna bring it back down. We're gonna do a little bit of breath work to calm our hearts down, especially mine, because if you guys were dancing, your heart rate's gonna be up. So we're gonna come back to our mat. Oh, we were all watching. Yeah. I was hoping that you guys would actually, be doing it with me, but that's fine. So we're gonna cover our mats and we're gonna lay down. Lay down this time. And you can have your feet flat out, or you can bring your palms of your feet together, or the soles of your feet together, make a little diamond. And I want you guys to put your hands on your stomach. So the last 7 weeks before this, we're working on chakras. So I want you guys to almost imagine what chakra, if you were dancing, feels more open now. And if you weren't dancing, imagine what chakra of mine feels more open. There you go, you can do that. You guys saw me as doing it, so you can do it that way. And then close your eyes. Close your eyes. And find your breath. Inhale into your chest. Inhale into your belly. And as you exhale, let everything out. If you have Ujjayi in your practice, if you've done it with me, you're more than welcome to connect with that. But I do want everyone to inhale and exhale through their nose. So inhale into the nose for 5 seconds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Follow that pattern. Inhaling for 5, holding for 4, exhaling for 5, holding for 4. As you're inhaling, where does the breath go? Are you breathing more into your chest with your ribs lifting up? Or are you breathing more into your belly with your belly expanding outwards? Just finding your breath, finding your calm. Inhaling, exhaling. Now, as you breathe, again, focusing on what chakra feels most open to you now. Is it your root chakra, connected to your purpose, to your home? Is it your sacral chakra, your sexy chakra, the ones that's about enjoying life, enjoying pleasure? Is it your solar plexus, which is about self-confidence and strength? Is it your heart, which is about love? Your throat, which is about speaking your truth? Your third eye, about connecting to everyone around you? Or the top of your head, your highest conscious, connecting to the universe and what that means? Just feel where that chakra is. Inhaling for 5, holding for 4. Exhaling for 5, holding for 4, connecting back to it. Imagining that the breath you're taking in is traveling to that chakra, helping it move a little bit more, the energy connecting there a little bit more. Inhaling, exhaling, taking your time. Now I want us to take 3 big breaths in through our nose together, and then exhaling through our mouth like a big long sigh. So exhale all of your breath out, then inhale a big breath in your nose, and exhale it all through your mouth. 2 more. In through the nose, exhale through the mouth. 1 more. And then exhaling all through the mouth. And take your time. Maybe stretch out your legs. Bring your hands over your head. Take a big stretch that you've had all day. A lot of times in yoga classes, teachers say roll over to whichever side you find most comfortable. So you just kind of roll over, use your arm as a pillow, go into a little bit of a fetal position, and just take a second here, connecting back with yourself. Inhaling, exhaling. And then say push yourself up into a seated position. I want to thank you guys for joining me here. This was nerve-wracking for me, but I'm glad to see you all here and joining me. And I hope, even if you hear recording, you still dance a little bit with me. Thank you, Miss Liz, so much for coming in and give me that confidence to do it. I don't think I could do it by myself. So you guys, we're all gonna go to Miss Liz's stream and dance with her next time she's on. Thank you guys for trying something new. If you are just joining, you've missed the most of Breath by Breath, but we are here every Wednesday at 1 p.m. And this week we had an amazing Miss Liz, and we did a class on ecstatic dance and dancing like no one is watching. So if you guys want to try this at home, when you wake up during the day, whenever you feel it, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling down, put a song on that you love and dance. Don't think about anyone around you. Sometimes it does help to get a little eye mask on. I know that helped me a little bit, but dance like no one's watching. And I want to thank you all for coming. Now, if you have any questions for me, I'm more than happy to answer them. Any questions about yoga? Any questions for Miss Liz? She's still here. Any questions about, I know everyone was watching. I know. Also, if there is anyone here who has like a wellness, a holistic background that would love to be on here, I would love to have you here. So if you want to get in contact with me, you can find me on my Instagram, in my bio, Artemis_Nikki. I'd love to have you on. Getting a bunch of different modalities of healing, different modalities of yoga. And if you guys know anyone who you think would be great, send them towards my way. Definitely looking for people to teach specific type of yoga. Love to get a Kundalini teacher on here. So if anyone knows any Kundalini teachers who are on the app, that's always the hard part. I would appreciate it. No questions from me. We had a good time. This is a wonderful, wonderful time. Everyone danced with us. That's what I'm telling myself in my head. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think we should get like a playlist. Miss Liz, I know your sister's a DJ, but like an ecstatic dance playlist. So if we're at home, we can put it on. Think that we're dancing with you. Ecstatically chopping potatoes. That's also, watch your fingers. That's my recommendation for that one. Ecstatically chopping potatoes can sound a little dangerous, but you do you. Well, there's no more questions, no more anything. I'm gonna say ecstatically sleeping. I do that one, yeah. I hope you guys had fun with the yoga. It was a lot more movement than normal, but I hope you appreciated it. And I'm gonna head out. Thank you. Wim Hof's cold showers. Yes, I have. Wim Hof is amazing. So a lot of the yoga or the breath work that I teach does do with Wim Hof. It's amazing. He does a certain breath where you inhale through the nose very quickly and then out the mouth with a lot of strength. And it's a beautiful, beautiful practice. And so the way he says to first start with it is to do that before you take a cold shower. Take a 2-minute cold shower, and it's supposed to heat the body up so the cold showers aren't as intense. I mean, some of his followers, some of the ones that I've met, I mean, they go into the freaking cold mountains with like a t-shirt and sandals on. And yeah, that's okay though. It's okay if it ends early. It's not a problem. They go into the cold mountains with socks. WIMHOF, Wim Hof. The high get post Wim Hof breathing is so crazy. Yeah, so because it's such an intense breath, asceticism, I've heard of it, but I didn't know the particular type of meditating. But because it's such an intense breath and you're using the mouth to expel so much air quickly, it makes that euphoric tingling sensation come a lot more quickly than other kind of breath work types. So the breath work that I teach is all through the nose, inhaling and exhaling, and it takes about 30 minutes to get to that point of that euphoric feeling. And the Wim Hof breath could take 3 to 5 minutes because it's so intense. It's not an option. It is an option. Always an option. If you guys are just joining, welcome. My name is Artemis. You are coming at the end of Breath by Breath. This is a show where I teach you yoga, breath work, meditation, and we always have a special guest in the box every week who gives us a different kind of modality to holistic healing. So you guys can try different things. This week we had Miss Liz in here, and she did ecstatic dance, and I danced with her on here, and y'all missed that. So it was quite entertaining. So you should come next week and see what we're doing that time. They would sit still for days, not moving a single thing, only their breathing. That's so interesting because so a lot of, like, if you read the ancient yogic texts, thank you, Dougal, the ancient yogic texts had people do yoga before meditating so their body was limber enough to sit in those positions for a really, really, really long time. Hood analytics. I don't know what that is, Ronnie. But the yoga would get their body so limber and so comfortable that they could sit for hours and hours and hours and hours. My longest meditation in one sitting was about 2.5 hours, I think. And it was hard to move after that. Hi, Mojo Jojo. It was hard to move after that 2.5 hours. My hips were not comfortable. And you guys know that the lotus pose where your feet are over your knees, that's an incredibly damaging pose for your knees. So if you ever want to do meditation, I don't recommend that pose. Just sit comfortably. I usually meditate every night, 7 to 8 hours. Wow, that's a really good meditation, Joseph. I might also do that. Yep, everyone, this has been Breath by Breath. You came in at the end, but I hope I'll see you here next Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talk about yoga, breath work. We do a little bit of yoga that you can practice with me if you've never tried it before. I teach you a bit of meditation at the end, and always in the middle, we have a different holistic modality for you guys to learn something a little bit different. Try something different. You are all amazing. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you feel better after this after this class, a little bit more reset for your week. And I will see you guys on Wednesday at 1 p.m. next week. Thank you, Miss Liz. You're beautiful and amazing. I appreciate you so much. See you all next week.